Fancy that. A source hunter.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Omnes autem mali. What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners. Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken. For you hard. No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. A chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no pleasure in the company. I would tell you my reasons, but it seems rather pointless to do so, seeing that quite clearly there is no room left in your band of adventurers for an additional champion. A pity, really.
Dinor, a brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Veleron will have to pay yet another fine.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Urak. Mayhem.
The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what
Cash
nonsense.
Dinor.
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Veleron will have to pay yet another fine. Cash Dinor.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
Veleron will have
The
to pay yet another
Pseudomonarchia
fine.
Daemonum. And a first edition too. Most promising. Demonology for dumbbells.
We'll place this book here.
I
A
need
volume of
something more
poetry or
advanced.
novels? Urak.
The
Mayhem.
Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart. No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Stetteken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Blushing bottom. Stetteken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
Place place this book here.
The Encyclopedia
Volume of
Demonium.
poetry,
I
novels,
know it by heart.
Rack, mayhem.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced.
Volume 1.
Is there no
Volume
new
2.
book to be discovered
Where's
in this
the
library?
third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising. The Lesser Key of Sadakandras.
Still hasn't been
What
returned.
nonsense.
Teleron will
Is
have
there
to pay
no
yet
new
another
book
fine.
to be discovered in this library?
Kajdanor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned.
The Lesser
Teleron will have to
Key
pay
of
yet another
Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. Is there no
Lucky
new
find.
book to be discovered in this library?
Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels. Urak. Mayhem.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books
No,
sprout little
this
legs in
isn't
the
the
night.
grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library? No, this isn't the grimoire
The
I'm
knight
looking
in
for.
see-through armor. Princess
The
Buttercup
Encyclopedia
with the blushing
Demonium.
bottom.
I know it by heart.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh.
Volume 1,
I need
Volume 2.
something more advanced.
Where's the
Is
third
there
one
no
gone?
new book to be discovered in this library?
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
The Lesser Key of Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense. The Encyclopedia Demonium. I know it by heart.
Place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels. Urak. Mayhem.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
The knight in see-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing
The Lesser
bottom.
Key of Sadakandras. Ugh,
Esmeralda
what
does have a
nonsense.
propensity for
The
all things
Pseudomonarchia
naughty, hasn't she?
Daemonum. And the first edition, too. Most promising. Demonology for dumbbells.
Kajdanor. A brief
need
history of
something
sorcery
more
still
advanced.
hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to
The
pay yet another
Encyclopedia
fine.
Demonium. I know it by heart. demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Celeron will have to pay yet another fine.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
Lonesome? Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine?
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens! Good day to you.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn!
Not the move for cheese. An excuse is more home than a slice of this fine forward there.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Not the move for cheese. An excuse is more home than a slice of this fine forward there.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Read a big cheese on your book with a wheel on the
Come one, come all, and see the amazing singing Stefan! Sight-sealed only...
5 or 7. What a tale!
My word!
What is it this time? Katarina's given the go-ahead, has she? Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll... Ready for your trial by fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine. May the show? Not planning on playing to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last...
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated. Now, let's not be hasty. They may be dragging their feet, but your show is sure to knock the crowd's socks off. As soon as they settle into their seats, that is. The stage is yours.
When did you say this was supposed to start again? If I wanted to wait around doing nothing, I'll get...
The crowd seems to know the tale. They wholly approve of your beginning.
Good show! My word!
Fantastic!
No, I hope
The crowd is thrilled. Whatever will happen next is sure to excite them.
An encore?
Fantastic!
Oh, I hope there's an encore. Good show.
Simply marvelous.
The crowd seem quite impressed with your delivery. Keep it up.
Oh, I hope there's an encore. Oh, I hope there's an encore.
Oh, I hope there's an encore. Oh, I hope there's an encore.
Good show.
Bravo! Oh, I hope there's an encore.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
The crowd gasps. They're on the edge of their seats. Go on. Push them over.
An encore.
Good show.
Fantastic. Good
Gasps ring out across the audience. They must know how it ends. They simply must.
show. Fantastic.
Bravo! Yeehaw!
Good show.
The crowd explodes into applause and appreciation. You've woven them a tale of desperation and hope, and they are alive with the thrill of it.
That was really
Come
something
on!
else.
Come
I'll never
on!
forget it.
Can't you hear the stage calling you?
By the seven! What's it?
Performers, showmen, show all of the... Sicil, what you're made of. Apart from beer and flatulence.
Bravo! Yeehaw!
Performers, showmen, show all of the... Sicil, what you're made of. Beer and flatulence.
Fantastic! Bravo! Bravo!
Come on! Come all! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Bravo! Yeehaw!
What is it this time?
Can you spare a coin?
Bravo! Bravo! Well, I'm certainly not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. That was, well, nearly enjoyable. I suppose you earned yourself a little something for your trouble. Wouldn't you agree? What is it this time?
A familiar face.
You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Fantastic! Bravo! Bravo!
You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step right up! You there! Take a seat. Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale. Ha! Yes, I know of that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. I'm sure the hack simply bored his audience to tears until they enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red happy, relaxed, and ready to... I think you've gotten quite familiar enough by now, thanks. Keep your paws in your pockets, if you please.
Bravo! Bravo!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have... It won't be the worst in...
Hey, stop that!
Don't be afraid. What's your name? My word.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head. Step right up!
You there!
Enjoying the fair, aren't you? Of course you are. Entertainment, as I said, darling. The opportunity is yours. Just ask the stage. Speak to Master Chaucer if you're ready for your debut.
My word!
Performers, showmen, show all of the... What is it this time? Oh, here we go. Again. Try not to embarrass yourself too terribly, please.
Bravo! Yeehaw! Bravo! Yeehaw!
My word!
The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard
Fantastic.
from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Eliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great
Fantastic.
thirst of colour.
What is it this time? Oh, here we go. Again. Try not, wouldn't we all? But unlike a true thespian, you haven't a scrap of material to work with. Must I spell out every step along the way? To the library.
Sigurd himself, that the
Fantastic!
king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave
My
creamy blues
word.
and gory reds that he ordered
By
a
the
contest
seven!
across his
What a
realm.
tale!
Come one, come all, and see the amazing singing stepper!
You there. You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut. Performers, showmen, show all of
Had a great thirst.
Fantastic!
So ardently did he
word.
crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across
My
his
word!
realm. Today,
Fantastic!
I think,
Bravo!
the great
Bravo!
Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from
My
a ghost
word.
who knew Elba, who knew Eliot,
Fantastic!
who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great
What is it this time? Oh, here we... Not planning on playing to an empty...
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few... Now, let's not be let's not be hasty. They may be dragging their feet, but your show is sure to knock the crowd's socks off. As soon as they settle into their seats, that is. Now, let's not be hasty. They may be dragging their feet, but your show is sure to knock the crowd's socks off. As soon as they settle into their seats, that is. The stage is yours.
Come on, we haven't got all day.
Oh, come on.
The crowd is completely appalled by your retelling. Are you sure that's how the story goes? Perhaps you're...
production was innovative, but the story was simply unforgivable.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. What is it? Oh, here we go. Not planning on playing to an empty audience, are you?
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as now, let's not be hasty. They may be dragging their feet, but your show is sure to knock the crowd's socks off. As soon as they settle into their seats, that is. The stage is yours.
Good show. Fantastic.
The crowd seems to know the tale. They wholly approve. The audience seems perplexed by your retelling. Perplexed and enraged.
Is it too late to get me girl back?
Bravo!
The crowd seem quite impressed with your delivery. Keep it up.
Simply marvellous.
The crowd gasps. They're on the edge of their seats. Go on. Gasps ring out across the audience. They must know how it ends. They simply must.
Fantastic.
Simply marvellous.
Bravo!
Simply marvellous.
The crowd explodes into applause and appreciation. You've woven them a tale of desperation and hope, and
The story was simply unforgivable. Oh, I hope
You
there's an
there?
encore.
You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
What a tale!
I wouldn't waste another minute on this trash.
You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
Fantastic.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you? You there? You look like an actor just waiting for his big debut.
The king had a great thirst for colour.
My word!
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Fantastic!
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour.
My
So
word!
ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest.
I feel like I just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Bravo!
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
Bravo!
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself,
My word!
that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds
My word!
that he ordered a contest across his realm.
My word!
Today, I
My
think,
word!
a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues. think a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you? Ah, a familiar it seems, and I don't know how. Don't pick when rich.
Can you spare a coin? May the seven bless you, most generous friend. May the seven bless you. Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now. I'd heard they told me the fire, may the soul of Astartes. Thank you, kind one.
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private? Sir.
Sorry, sir.
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the seven.
Thank the seven, we've secured the perimeter.
Don't the move for cheese. Their excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman there.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
What's the undead quiver? What do you have? I got white cheese, blue cheese, old cheese, new cheese.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's fire. I listened in while you were talking to that would-be thief. Thank you for preserving my stock. It's no wonder you source hunters are known for setting the place straight. Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty. How many crab claws would you... Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fry-up.
Not the mood for cheese. Their excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Norman there.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you. Watch the
undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Let us see if you can choose the finest greens. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Good day to you. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Not in the mood for cheese. No excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fire.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the dozens. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Pay the big cheese on your book with a wheel of the good stuff.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Ain't straight, ain't true. Arrows by the cousins.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Ain't straight, ain't true. Arrows by the cousins.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond there.
Perhaps resting an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Well, hello there.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Tall snake, wing of worm, throw and spicy, stir and churn.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Well, hello there.
better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows. Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond bread.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Aim straight, aim true. Arrows by the cousins.
Tall snake, wing of worm, brew and spice of stir and scorn.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond bread.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond bread.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond bread.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond bread.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Spiritless. Your heart's wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond bread.
Red and
haddock! Perfect for a fry-up!
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Join the stud club. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fry-up!
Made a big cheese on your roof with a wheel of the good stuff.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the stud club if you got an eye for farm potatoes. Aim straight. Aim true. Aaron's blind assassins.
What's that gleam? politician has reason to suspect Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, and Esmeralda of something. More junk.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or of those infernal statues? Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of... I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know? Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know? And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't. I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night, some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole, but her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager. I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda. That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it. That old bag's as fat as a heifer. She won't miss that sheep for a moment, and she sure as hell won't starve over it.
That's what you get for trying.
So, what's the bad news? More ask 1,000 times if you like. I'd rather risk a flight to the north than hand over this fortune. Sad story. I just concern myself.
Bercia's shape is gone, gone, gone.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese,
Damson dugongs, you nearly startled me out of my boots. Well, you've got my...
As many friends as the man with
Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market, isn't it?
I'm telling you, a necromancer must be at work since I see him.
Livestock's got twice the sense and thrice the soul of the average human, I say. Tomatoes. Sauce hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a... If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now for... That louse! Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus will have a thing or two to say about this.
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardent did he crave creamy blues and gory reds, that he ordered a contest across his realm.
My word!
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds, that he ordered a contest across his realm.
You there! You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a seven-head.
A good day to you. Undead at every exit.
A sauce hunter? Me? Oh, he's always been something of a rascal, calling his petty hooliganism adventuring, and for my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. That band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes, and I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see...
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer? That depends. What kind of... Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the Gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Marvelous. Follow me then.
Fasten tighter than the treasury. I've got my eyes on the prize. I'll need to unlock this somehow.
That's enough of that now!
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Sicil's crown. The beacon of my Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of... Yes. Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, what? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back downstairs now.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh.
Princess Buttercup.
I need something more advanced.
Meow.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
Oh, golly gosh. One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicil with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed. I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence. But of course, darling, be my guest. Heavens forbid. No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are... Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they? Oh, dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards. But of course, darling, be my...
What? Oh, hello again. Please tell me how I can help you during your investigations. I know your plate is full enough to fill you for days. Someone wants to see Victoria dead? That cherub of the book? Hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary. As mayor of Sicil, you have my permission to take drastic measures if need be. Maxine? What in heaven's name are you... Oh, you mean the mongrel that's always skulked? I spent months trying to teach that worthless hound how to fetch, and it sat through every lesson looking at me as if I were an idiot. Man's best friend, my eye. I've always been more fond of cats myself.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest towards me.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Warm as dragon's breath. May the seven keep you.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow, Esmeralda. Jake has the best smell. I'd know it anywhere. I've heard people say that politicians stink. Give me a whiff, and I'll be able to tell you if it's a Jake kind of stink. No, not him. No scent of Jake whatsoever. Ugh. Get that nasty perfume junk away from me. Are you trying to make me vomit? Well, actually, I could go for a snack.
happen? Did it sprout legs and run away?
Ah, there it is.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish.
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter? The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter. Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
The seven grant abundance.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though that strange reaction you caused, blue lightning from a heat. I've a passion.
A tone soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far. It's here somewhere. I only want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much Muhammad. That tone soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far. Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far. Oh, I know it's here somewhere. I only want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much Muhammad. That tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind, can't have gotten far.
You there!